Hey everyone and welcome. I'm Matt with Chaparral Motorsports. Today we're going to take a look at the LS2 Pioneer Dual Sport helmet. Let's take a look at this thing. Alright, so here with me I have the LS2 Pioneer Dual Sport helmet. There's a lot about this that I really like, especially the price. This is going to be under $200 and it offers a lot of high-end features that you would see in the $500 to $600 category. So with that, let's go ahead and begin. First off, the size range. You have extra small through 3XL, and this is a long oval head form, which is great for those of you that don't have that many options as far as dual sport helmets go. This one will definitely work out perfect for you if you are longer front to back. So make sure you check the size chart to order the proper size. One thing that I did forget to mention is that they're utilizing 3 external shell sizes throughout that size range, extra small through 3XL, so you're going to have a really great fit with this helmet. Once again, it is a long oval head form. That's really important to stress. Now, the other thing about this helmet is that you have 2 solid colors available. You have a gunmetal gray that has a flat finish and also a matte black, which look great. And you also have one graphic to choose from that's going to have 3 colors in that. So here with me is the trigger graphic in the gray, black, and white colorway, which looks great, and it has a little bit of orange accents on the inside interior liner. The overall helmet just has a very aggressive approach to it. I love the way that it has that Euro-inspired look with those clean, aggressive lines, and the functionality of this thing is great as well. We'll take a look at this peak first, and we'll get into the rest of the helmet, but I just wanted to point this out. The way the visor comes together is pretty cool because it actually uses a 4-position, or 4-snap rather, adjustment system. So you have 2 on the sides that hold the face shield and the visor, and then you have 2 adjustments here on top. But if you notice, you don't have any area or you don't have any material to get in the way to cause buffeting, to cause drag, or anything of that sort. So when you're going down the highway at higher speeds, especially on a dual sport or adventure bike, this is going to be very beneficial to you. It's going to have more aerodynamic properties. The beak is going to come out just enough to give you lots of coverage when you decide to dip your head down, or if you'd like to use the drop-down sun visor, you have that option. And I will point out that this is a very fluid mechanism. It's not clunky, it does lock into place and up out of the way when you're not using it. That's a really great feature about this, especially being under $200. Your face shield is completely removable. You can wear goggles with this helmet, and LS2 claims that it has a very large eye port to fit some of the largest goggles. I'm going to have to disagree and say that medium-sized goggles will work perfect with this helmet, not so much the large ones like a Oakley Airbrake or even a Dragon NFX. So that's just my opinion. You do have a pronounced tab here, so you can lift the helmet shield up and down with no problem, even with a thick gloved hand. You'll notice that it has a little bit of raised area here, this little lip. Well, they did this because it's really hard to get that face shield to wrap around this curvature. It's going to distort your vision. So by adding this little lip here, it's going to allow the face shield to be a little bit more flat, so this is optically correct. Now, one more thing about the face shield is that you can't wear the goggle strap with the face shield installed. They're not going to overlap very well, so you have to pick and choose what you decide to use. Now, the outer shell is made with their kinetic polymer alloy. It's a strong, lightweight material. This helmet is DOT and ECE rated for safety. If you notice on the bottom, it's nice and flat on the front of the chin bar as well as the back of the helmet. Well, this is going to be perfect for those of you that decide to wear a neck brace. It's going to integrate very well. You also have a little bit of area notched out here. This is clearance for your clavicle, so it's going to reduce the injury to that area of the body. And if we go back to that Euro-inspired look, you have a really pronounced chin bar and that mouth vent, and that's also functional because you can close this off if you'd like to adjust the amount of airflow, or if you go into some dusty conditions, you can shut that off. On the side of the chin bar, you have some intake vents, which I really like because they do stick out just a little bit. That's going to catch all that air and drive it into the helmet. You have more vents up top on the brow, and if we flip this around, you can actually see where it channels through the EPS and comes out of this spoiler, so you have a good flow-through effect. And then the other thing you do have with this helmet is a dual density EPS liner that is channeled to flow that air. Now, if we take a look at the interior liner, there are a few things in here that I really liked as well, one of which is the quick release chin strap. This is a nice system because it's easy to do, it's convenient, and it's an added value, especially for that price. Once again, it's a metal-to-metal latch, and it's very positive locking. It's DOT approved, so you simply put it in the little slot there, and it locks into place. Nice and simple. you do have emergency cheek pads. It's pretty plain and simple where to pull on these things. It's labeled right here on the cheek pad itself, and this is for emergency personnel. If they come across a downed rider, they can easily remove the helmet without causing further injury. So that's another great value with this helmet. Now, the internal liner is very soft to the touch. It is moisture wicking, removable, and washable. You do have a little ridge back here to give you support at the back of the head, which is always really nice as well. And then something else you may have noticed are these little symbols right on the cheek pads there. Well, this is indicating that this helmet accepts the arms of sunglasses or prescription eyewear, which is very nice, especially on a longer adventure ride, because it's not going to create any hot spots or pressure points at the temple. The other thing that I wanted to bring up is that there aren't any notches for speaker systems, so you will have to modify the interior EPS liner. However, it is nice and flat on the outside, so you can mount your unit there. So there it is. That is the LS2 Pioneer Dual Sport helmet. As you can see, there's a ton of value in this thing. Again, it's well under 200 bucks, 2 solid colors available, and 3 colors in that one graphic, the trigger. So for more info, head to the website shapmoto.com, where you can see all of your options available. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm Matt, and we'll see you next time.